If you're over 60, you've probably heard that building or keeping muscle means investing in expensive protein powders, grass-fed steaks, or specialized supplements. But here's the truth. Science shows that's not true. Some of the strongest and healthiest seniors rely on inexpensive, everyday foods that you can find in almost any grocery store. And they work just as well, if not better, than the pricey alternatives. After age 50, the body naturally loses about 1 to 2% of muscle mass yearly, a condition called sarcopenia. By age 80, this can add up to a staggering 30% loss in strength. That decline can make simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even getting out of a chair more challenging. Many think the solution is to spend big on supplements, but the data tells a different story. According to the Mayo Clinic and NIH, the key isn't how expensive your protein source is, how usable it is for your body. Usable protein means high quality, rich in all essential amino acids, and easy to digest and absorb. Some of the best sources are in the store's budget section. Another important factor: many expensive protein products are overly processed, stripped of beneficial nutrients, or loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and unnecessary fillers. Harvard health researchers warn that these can increase inflammation, accelerating muscle loss. On the other hand, whole food proteins often come packaged with vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that improve how well your muscles can use that protein. Over the past 3 years, I've seen countless examples of older adults gaining strength and vitality without breaking the bank. One of my patients, 74-year-old Linda, switched from a $70 a month protein powder subscription to simple, affordable whole foods. Within 6 months, she wasn't just stronger. Her balance improved, her energy increased, and she even reported sleeping better. This video will highlight 7 high-protein foods, each costing under $3 per serving, some even under 50 cents. We'll cover why they're powerful for muscle building, the science behind their benefits, and easy, tasty ways to add them to your meals. You'll see that the path to strength, independence, and vitality after 60 doesn't have to cost a fortune. It just takes wise choices and consistency. In reality, many of the strongest seniors I've studied have something in common, and it's not a premium gym membership or a cupboard full of expensive protein powders. It's the way they choose their protein. Instead of falling for the marketing hype, they focus on foods their bodies can use more efficiently. As we age, our muscles experience anabolic resistance. The ability to turn dietary protein into new muscle tissue becomes less efficient. Much of its potential is wasted if a protein source is harder to digest, missing key amino acids, or absorbed too quickly. High-quality whole food proteins tend to overcome this barrier better than processed powders. And surprisingly, some of the most effective options are the cheapest. A long-term study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate simple, nutrient-dense protein foods maintained muscle mass, grip strength, and mobility far better than those who relied on costly supplements. And the most significant difference wasn't the total amount of protein, it was the type and quality. For example, a $1.20 serving of certain canned fish can provide the same or even more bioavailable protein your body can absorb and use, than a $5 scoop of protein powder. Plus, whole foods often contain additional nutrients that protect joints, improve bone density, and reduce inflammation, giving you more functional benefits per bite. One of my clients, George, age 68, is a perfect example. For years, he spent over $150 a month on protein shakes and bars, but still struggled with weakness and muscle loss. When we switched his diet to include budget-friendly, high-quality proteins from the grocery store, the same ones we'll cover in this video, he gained noticeable strength within 3 months, his grocery bill dropped, and he said he felt like he got his energy back. The takeaway? Building muscle after 60 isn't about how much you spend. It's about choosing the right proteins, ones your body can digest, absorb, and put to work. And in the following sections, we'll start counting down the 7 affordable protein-rich foods that deliver maximum results for minimum cost, beginning with number 7 on our list. 7. Sardines. Canned sardines might not be everyone's first choice, but they're a quiet powerhouse for building and protecting muscle after 60. At about 1.25 per can, sardines deliver roughly 23 grams of complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. This is the same high-quality protein you'd find in a fresh, expensive fillet of salmon, but for a fraction of the price. What sets sardines apart is their omega-3 fatty acid content. These healthy fats aren't just good for the heart, they have potent anti-inflammatory properties that protect your muscles. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is a hidden enemy of muscle health in older adults. Left unchecked, it speeds up muscle breakdown and makes recovery slower. The omega-3s in sardines help slow that process, allowing your muscle tissue to repair and grow more efficiently. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate small, fatty fish like sardines twice a week lost significantly less muscle over 3 years than those who rarely ate them. Even more interesting, these benefits translated into real-life improvements: better grip strength, faster walking speeds, and greater independence in daily activities. Sardines also provide a bonus for bone health. The soft, edible bones in the can are rich in calcium and phosphorus, 2 minerals essential for keeping bones strong and reducing fracture risk. This is especially important since muscle and bone strength go hand in hand to prevent falls and maintain mobility. They're also incredibly convenient. Sardines have a long shelf life, require no cooking, and can be eaten straight from the can. This makes them perfect for seniors who want a quick, reliable protein source without constant trips to the store. You can mash them into avocado toast with lemon juice and herbs, toss them into pasta salad for a subtle flavor, mix them with scrambled eggs, or even blend them into a homemade Caesar salad dressing. Even one can contribute meaningfully to muscle preservation and strength gains per week. And if you catch them on sale, you can stock up so your pantry always has a high-quality, ready-to-eat protein waiting for you. Verker 6. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese may seem like a throwback to the 1970s, but it's one of the most underrated muscle-building foods for seniors. And it's budget-friendly. At around $2.50 for a 16-ounce container, you get about 24 grams of protein per cup, most of it from casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles steadily over several hours. Why does this matter? As we age, our muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently, a challenge known as anabolic resistance. Fast-digesting proteins can spike amino acid levels quickly, but much goes unused if your body can't process it in time. Casein works differently. It delivers an extended, steady release of amino acids, helping to keep your muscles nourished even between meals or while you sleep. Research from McMaster University showed that older adults who consumed casein before bedtime saw greater overnight muscle repair and growth compared to those who had no protein before sleep. This aligns perfectly with the body's natural repair cycle, which is most active at night. Cottage cheese also delivers a strong dose of calcium, essential for bones and proper muscle contraction. A study in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that seniors who ate cottage cheese at least 4 times a week gained measurable muscle mass, improved grip strength, and even showed better bone density scores. To get the most benefit, choose full-fat cottage cheese over low-fat varieties. The healthy fats improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle performance. The fat also helps keep you fuller for longer, which can prevent overeating less nutritious snacks. Cottage cheese is also versatile in the kitchen. Blend it into smoothies for extra creaminess. Pair it with berries and nuts for a high-protein snack. Use it in place of ricotta in lasagna, or mix it with fresh herbs for a savory dip. At less than 3 cents per gram of protein, cottage cheese offers one of the best cost-to-nutrition ratios. It's a simple, practical way to keep your muscles fed without draining your wallet. Number 5. Lentils. At first glance, lentils might not look like a muscle-building food, but don't be fooled. They're one of the most nutrient-dense, budget-friendly options for seniors. At under $1.50 per pound, a cooked cup provides about 18 grams of protein and a unique blend of fiber, minerals, and B vitamins that support muscle and overall health. One of the hidden benefits of lentils is their iron content. Iron is crucial for transporting oxygen to muscles, enabling them to work efficiently and recover after activity. Even mild iron deficiency, more common in older adults than many realize, can cause fatigue, weakness, and slower recovery. Harvard Health notes that these symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging, leading many to overlook the problem. Lentils help close this gap naturally. Lentils also contain leucine, the key amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, building new muscle fibers. While lentils aren't a complete protein, they're slightly low in methionine. You can easily fill the gap by pairing them with grains like brown rice, quinoa, or even a handful of nuts over the day. You don't need to eat them in the same meal. Your body combines amino acids from different foods you eat throughout the day. Their anti-inflammatory compounds make them even more valuable. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate legumes, including lentils, had better physical function and preserved more muscle mass over time compared to those who mainly relied on animal protein. Researchers believe this is partly due to the gut-friendly fiber in lentils, which improves nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation. From a practical standpoint, lentils are also easy to prepare. They cook faster than most beans, no soaking required, and a pound yields about 8 servings for less than 20 cents each. Red lentils break down into a creamy texture, perfect for soups and purees, while green and brown lentils hold their shape well for salads and grain bowls. For added benefits, cook them with anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, garlic, or ginger. This boosts their muscle-supporting potential and makes them far more flavorful, turning a humble ingredient into a satisfying, protein-rich meal. Number 4. Canned tuna. Regarding pure protein value, few foods can match canned tuna. For about $1 per can, you get around 22 grams of high-quality, complete protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids in the correct ratios for muscle repair and growth. It's essentially the same quality protein you'd get from fresh fish at a seafood counter, but at a fraction of the price and with a much longer shelf life. One of the reasons tuna is such a wise choice for seniors is its high bioavailability. As digestion efficiency declines with age, choosing proteins your body can absorb and use effectively becomes increasingly essential. Research from the University of Arkansas found that fish proteins, like those in tuna, can have absorption rates above 90% even in adults over 70, meaning very little of that precious protein goes to waste. Tuna is naturally low in fat and calories, making it ideal to build lean muscle without adding excess body fat. That's important because higher body fat levels can disrupt hormones that promote muscle growth and increase chronic inflammation, both of which accelerate muscle loss. From a cost perspective, tuna is hard to beat. Less than 5 cents per gram of protein is cheaper than protein powders, often 15–20 cents per gram, or even many high-protein snack bars. Choose tuna packed in water rather than oil to get the best value and keep calories in check. Chunk light tuna is the most affordable. while albacore has a firmer texture and slightly higher protein content. It's also incredibly versatile. You can eat it straight from the can with crackers, toss it into a salad for extra protein, mix it into whole grain pasta dishes, or form it into tuna patties with eggs and vegetables. For those concerned about mercury, the FDA recommends limiting low mercury fish like canned light tuna to about 12 ounces per week. Rotating tuna with other canned fish, such as sardines or salmon, can minimize risk. Canned tuna's affordability, convenience, and muscle-friendly nutrition make it a staple every senior looking to stay strong should consider keeping on hand. Number 3. Eggs. Eggs are one of the most complete, bioavailable, and affordable sources of protein available, yet they're often overlooked in favor of trendier options. At about $2.50 per dozen, each egg costs roughly 20 cents and provides 6 grams of complete protein and an array of nutrients supporting muscle and overall health. What makes eggs stand out is their protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, PDCAS, a perfect 1.0, meaning your body can use nearly all the protein they contain. This is critical for older adults, as the efficiency of protein absorption tends to decline with age. Every gram counts more after 60, and eggs deliver maximum return on investment. It's important to remember that about half of an egg's protein is in the yolk, along with key nutrients like leucine, a trigger for muscle protein synthesis, vitamin D, which enhances muscle performance, and choline, essential for nerve function and the mind-muscle connection. A study from the University of Illinois showed that eating whole eggs after exercise stimulated 40% greater muscle growth than eating egg whites alone. The synergy between yolk nutrients and egg white protein can't be replicated by consuming one without the other. Vitamin D in eggs is particularly valuable for seniors. Low vitamin D levels are linked to weaker muscles, slower reflexes, and increased fall risk. Unlike supplements, the vitamin D in eggs is naturally paired with healthy fats, improving absorption. Eggs are also highly versatile and quick to prepare. You can scramble them with vegetables, make an omelet, poach them over whole grain toast, hard boil them for grab-and-go snacks, or even bake them into frittatas. Their adaptability makes it easier to reach your daily protein target consistently. Concerns about eggs and heart health have mainly been dispelled for most people. The latest research shows that moderate egg consumption has no significant impact on heart disease risk for most adults. The nutrients in eggs may support cardiovascular health. At less than 4 cents per gram of protein, eggs are not just a muscle-building food. They're a nutrient powerhouse for strength, balance, and energy in later life. Number 2. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is more than just a creamy snack. It's a muscle-building multitasker that combines 2 types of protein: whey, fast digesting, and casein, slow digesting. This means you get an immediate boost of amino acids to start muscle repair, followed by a steady supply over several hours. For seniors, this combination is ideal for overcoming anabolic resistance and keeping muscles nourished all day long. At around $5 for a 32-ounce container, Greek yogurt provides roughly 20 grams of protein per cup, or about 3 cents per gram, making it one of the most cost-effective high-quality protein sources. It's also packed with calcium for bone strength, B vitamins for energy metabolism, and probiotics that support gut health. Why do probiotics matter for muscle? A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation, both crucial for muscle preservation in older adults. A Tufts University study found that seniors who regularly consumed Greek yogurt had more muscle mass, greater leg strength, and faster walking speed than those who ate regular yogurt or none. Calcium deserves special attention here. Strong bones form the foundation for strong muscles. When bone health declines, it limits mobility and increases fall risk, no matter how much muscle you have. Greek yogurt's combination of calcium and protein makes it a powerful ally for maintaining both. For maximum benefit, choose full-fat, plain Greek yogurt without added sugars. The healthy fats improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and help you feel satisfied longer. Flavor varieties often contain added sugar, promoting inflammation and undermining muscle recovery. Gruyere tea is also incredibly versatile in the kitchen. You can eat it with berries and nuts for a protein-rich breakfast, blend it into smoothies, replace sour cream in recipes, or use it as a base for marinades that tenderize meat. Its mild flavor and creamy texture make it easy to incorporate into daily meals, at a fraction of the cost of protein powders, and with far more nutritional benefits. Greek yogurt is a budget-friendly, evidence-backed choice for seniors serious about building and maintaining strength. Number 1. Dried beans. Though they might be humble, dried beans are the undisputed champions of affordable protein for seniors. At roughly $1.20 per pound, they deliver about 15 grams of protein per cooked cup, working out to less than 1 cent per gram of protein. That's unbeatable value, especially when you consider the extra health benefits they bring to the table. Beans aren't just about protein. They provide complex carbohydrates for sustained energy, fiber for gut health, and essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron that directly support muscle contraction, repair, and recovery. Their high fiber content feeds beneficial gut bacteria, improving nutrient absorption and helping to reduce inflammation, a major driver of age-related muscle loss. A 5-year study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate beans regularly had better muscle mass, higher physical function, and fewer hospitalizations from falls than those who rarely ate them. The researchers credited the protein content and the anti-inflammatory polyphenols naturally present in beans. Like lentils, beans are not a complete protein on their own, but when eaten throughout the day with grains, nuts, or small amounts of animal protein, they provide all essential amino acids, and you don't have to combine them in the same meal. Your body will pool amino acids from different foods eaten over time. There's also no shortage of variety. Black beans are rich in antioxidants, kidney beans are high in folate, navy beans are loaded with potassium and fiber, and chickpeas have more protein per cup than most other varieties. This variety helps prevent flavor fatigue while delivering a wide range of nutrients. While they take longer than other proteins, beans are ideal for batch cooking. You can prepare a large pot once a week and freeze portions for later. A slow cooker or pressure cooker makes the process almost effortless. Beans adapt to nearly any cuisine, Mexican, Mediterranean, Asian, and work in soups, stews, salads, or even mashed into spreads. When building strength, independence, and resilience on a budget, dried beans prove that you don't need expensive foods or supplements, just wise, consistent choices. Consistency over perfection. Now that you know the 7 most cost-effective muscle-building foods for seniors, here's the most important takeaway. Consistency matters far more than perfection. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight or eat all 7 foods daily to see results. What truly drives change is making these nutrient-rich choices a regular part of your life. Start small. Pick 2 of these foods and weave them into your weekly routine. You could have Greek yogurt with berries for breakfast twice a week, or a simple bean soup for Sunday dinner. Keep canned tuna or sardines in your pantry to always have a quick, high-quality protein source. If you prep a pot of lentils or beans once a week, you can easily add them to salads, wraps, or grain bowls without extra effort. Tracking your current protein intake and spending can be eye-opening. Many people are paying far more for premium protein sources that aren't giving them better results. Swapping in these affordable options can save you hundreds of dollars a year. Money you could put toward other health investments, like a gym membership, mobility aids, or fresh produce. The science is precise. Protein quality, digestibility, and consistency help maintain muscle mass and strength after 60, not the price tag. The NIH, Harvard Health, and multiple long-term studies all point to the same conclusion. Seniors who eat adequate protein from nutrient-rich whole foods maintain their independence longer, recover from injuries faster, and enjoy a better quality of life. So, your challenge is simple. Commit to one small change this week. Please choose 1 or 2 foods from this list and make them part of your routine. Stick with it for 90 days, and you might be surprised at how much stronger, more energetic, and more confident you feel. If this information can help someone you care about, please share it. And if you want more evidence-based tips for healthy aging on any budget, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your future strength starts with the choices you make today.